right, hello. Today I am doing the unboxing of my Woop. But before I get into that, let me talk a little bit about why I have a Woop and what it can do for you. I'm not being paid for this or anything. It's just when I find a resource that's good, I like to share with other people. So I've had the Woop. This is the 4.0. I've had it since January, and then I also have an Apple Watch and also have an Oura Ring. Right, all are great instruments to help me with my health. So why did I first get the Woop? Well, I got the Woop because I needed to understand my body, why I was reacting a certain way, why I was sleepy during certain times, why I was getting irritated. I really wanted to understand my body. And while the Apple Watch actually helps me with certain aspects of my life, I needed even more in-depth, analytics about who I am, right? And so the Woop actually focuses on sleep, stress, steps, and really it's like a walking version of you to help you understand who you are. So I really like that. But I also have the Oura Ring, right? And the Oura Ring does similar things as the Woop. But I like the Woop because it's a little easier to read, and I like the journal aspect of the Woop as opposed to the Ring. You have to like add a tag or something like that and things like this. So that, I didn't like that, but I like both, right? And so I've had the Oura Ring longer than I've had the Woop. But the Woop 5.0 came out, and I wanted to get it. Not just the upgrade one. I wanted to get the MG, the Life, MG. And so that one is supposed to have a little bit more information. So some of the stuff that the new 5.0 will be able to tell me is a feature that I'm excited about, is that it helps me understand how I'm aging, right? What activities am I engaging in? Am I aging faster or slower because of the habits that I have? So I wanted to get it, for that feature. Also, they're doing a beta test for the blood pressure. So I'm actually going to wear it and also do my blood pressure on my arm and see how off it is, or how spot on it is, whatever the case might be. But I am a huge fan of Woop. Now, while most people may say that Woop is wrong for promising that if you bought any Woop product, Woop watch or anything like that, not watch, but Woop wristband, you would get an upgrade free. People are upset because that didn't happen. You actually had to pay a fee to actually upgrade. And I can understand that, right? I 100% agree with that. But for me, understanding my health and getting the information I need is much more important for me. And I kind of expect this from companies. A company with integrity, you don't see it too often. So for me, if they would have gave it to us for free, great. If they didn't, I kind of expected that, right? So when you don't have that many expectations, it actually helps keep you calm, right? So here we go. So they gave me this right here. This is this that I got for free. So it gift your 4.0 and get rewarded. So basically, use this gift kit to prepare your 4.0 to gift to a friend or family member. I'll probably gift this to someone else, right, who doesn't want as many features as the new one has. So so this came, and so I'll unbox. Actually, let's just do it now, okay? Let's see what's in here. So this is what you're supposed to give to a friend or family member. Nice little box. You might be able to give this away as a birthday gift. Then when you open, it's a nice little box like that. Here's a start kit right here. So you've been gifted a Woop 4.0. Scan to open the app and get started with your membership. And then here is the band. So this is a brand new band. Let's open this up. Okay, be careful. Okay, so here's a band. Because this is the old band that it came with, and this is the new band. So you would link it all together, and so you would gift this to someone. Now, the thing about when you do the Woop is that the Woop, whatever email account you sign up with for the free one, if you decide to go forward with the actual purchase, you have to use a different email account. So use like a dummy email account if you're going to sign up just to try it. And you get 2 months for free. So you get 2 months for free. And if you decide to go through with it, then they'll give me $50 off. So I'll gift this to someone. And then, so here we go. This right here. I have a few things actually. I have the Woop right here, the new one. It's called Life. So I have the Life membership, and basically it has this is the Woop MG, right? And so this one is supposed to last, like the charge is supposed to last like 14 days, which is good because this one is 5 days, which is not bad. But the Oura Ring actually seems to last longer, if you ask me, than the Woop when you're charging it. But the thing is, with this one, you can actually charge it on the go. However, what I've discovered is that when you do charge it on the go, it's not a full charge, even if you fully charge it. So that was very interesting to me. So hopefully they made some improvements with that one. Secondly, with the new, if you get the lowest version of the new Woop, you actually have to take it off, and you have to charge it on an actual charger. So that's interesting. So this right here is the actual Woop band. I'll just go through the bands first. I decided to get the bands. This is a sports band. So you can see this. Boom. Swap your band. I guess you could swap out bands. I'm not sure. So look, this little case. Real nice. And then this right here. Okay. And I got this primarily. I thought I got a black one. No, I probably didn't. Okay. This is more for sports, because what I noticed is that with this one, like when I would get it wet, it just takes forever to dry and stuff like that. So this is more of a sports one. And FYI, the 4.0 bands do not work for the new 5.0. So if you spend a lot of money on the last ones for a few bands, then I'm sorry for you. I'm so sorry. And Woop should be ashamed of themselves. But fast forward over. I actually use my FSA Flex spending account to pay for all this. So that helps. So if you have an FSA at your job, you should use your FSA to help you pay for this. So you do have to get a doctor's medical justification in order to get in, whatever, have your doctor do it. Certain doctors that won't do it, some will. Mine did. So because you can't get it just for fun. It has to be for a medical purpose, for something. Like, I guess with them having the blood pressure machine, even though it's in beta testing, maybe you could ask your doctor, like, hey, I'm not good with taking my blood pressure every day. And although this is in beta testing, I wouldn't tell them it's in beta testing. It's a good way for me to capture that data so that when I come back and see you, we have a little bit more accurate understanding about my blood pressure, whatever that might be. Or if you're not sleeping well, or you have insomnia, this tracks it, and it tells you what habits are contributing to that. So, like, for me, if I eat late, then I know without a doubt I'm not going to go to sleep. And for sure, if I have if I watch anything on a screen prior to bed, I'm not going to sleep well. I know that. And some people, that's common knowledge. Well, it wasn't for me. Whatever. Okay, so let me go to the next one. So in addition to that band, I bought another band. But this band I purchased because I wear a lot of brown you can see my brown hat in the back and everything. I wear a lot of brown during certain times of the season. And so this right here is a leather Luxe, right? Look at this. Oh, wow. Look at this cloth. Look at that. And then look at this band. Okay. Nice band because I have a lot of outfits that this can actually go with. As you can see here. Let me see if I can get it. There you go. It's very nice. Very clean. You see that? Very, very nice. A little leather. It's really nice. I like it actually quite a bit. Yeah, it's really nice. It's going to look nice. So like even the outfit I have right now, it would have went really nice with the outfit I have on right now. Versus me wearing this black one. Right? So this looks nice. So, and then like I said, it comes with this little thing you could put it in. The band inside of here. So let's put it in there. But you don't have to mess it up. So that's really cool. Alright. So then we have that. And then, now for the final product. It only took 10 minutes for me to get to it. So hopefully you stuck with me and all my commentary. Boom, let's open it. I'm gonna show you some of the analytics. I'll add on here like some of the analytics and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. Boom. Open this up like this. Okay. Again, it has a little plastic box. They're going more for like a look for like, let me kind of bend it down a little bit. They're going more like for a look like for like what Apple had, right? Look, real sleek, and yes, it's really sleek. So there you go. Okay. All right, so let's open this. And right off the back, you can notice this is silver. This is all black, okay? Silver, all black. Now, you touch the material on this one right here. It feels a little different than the material on this one. This one seems a little bit more breathable than this one. I'm not a picky person, so I don't think it's going to make that huge of a difference in my life. I just don't think it's going to make that huge of a difference. But as you can see, it has silver. I actually prefer the black on black as opposed to silver, because if I'm wearing a different type of, like if I'm wearing black and gold, this kind of throws it off, which forces you to buy another band. So I don't like that off the back, but that's okay. You know, I'm not a picky person. And then the charger. It's night and day compared to let me grab the other charger real quick. Okay, so here is the old charger. You see, you put it on here. I charged this thing already. I charged it. Oh, sorry. I had charged this thing. Sometimes it's kind of hard to put this thing on. Yeah, see, that's the biggest challenge, is that putting this, there you go. So I had charged this already, and here's the little thing that goes with it. Oh yeah, here. This is the old one. This is the old charger. You connect it right here, and then boom. And you just put it on here, right? Put it on there. Boom, old charger and everything, okay? So this is actually gonna go with the old one. So this is the old one, okay? Charge it up to USB. And this is the new one. Off the back, for me, you can tell, maybe not in the video, but in real life, you could tell that this one's a little lighter. It's not nearly, well, not nearly, well, it's not as bulky as this one. So this one's a little lighter. And then the little string thing, this thing right here, is different than this. See? New one, old one. Okay. And I also noticed no USB port. Old one, new one. Old one, new one. No USB port anymore. That should be interesting. We shall see. So I'll put this one down right here. That one over there. So I'm looking forward to sharing the data. And I'll, as soon as I get this thing going, I'll share my screen and show you guys some of the information. Why is this so important to me? And why do I share this video with you all? Because I think especially for women, like, it has a cycle tracker. Yes, your Apple Watch tracks it too and things like that. But it really can help you understand who you are just as a person, right? As you're navigating life and trying to understand, oh, I wonder why I was so irritable on this day. It forces you to do like a journal entry, not like typing, but like, how was your day? Was it rough? Was it good? You know, you can measure all of that. And I think that this is really, really important in this day and age, because having access to information gives us the answers in which we may have been seeking. Right? So that's important to me. And so I encourage a lot of people, I encourage everyone, if you're able to get the Woop, get the Woop. If not, don't, you know. But I'll be sharing my journey with the Woop with you all, so that you all can see some of my analytics and what's working for me, what's not working for me. I really like the Woop. Again, I also like the Oura Ring as well. But with the Oura Ring, when I'm lifting weights, guess what? It gets in the way. And also, when I've lost weight since I've bought this. So I originally bought it for this, I originally bought it for this finger, right? And it got stuck, but then I took it off, and now I wear it on this hand to actually make it easier. So that's another thing. This right here. Oh, you know what I'm missing? I'm missing the strap band. I have to call Woop and ask him about that because I'm missing that. All right. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So yeah, I'm missing the actual strap band. I'm missing that. That's interesting. I knew I bought more bands. All right. I'm going to have to call Woop and find out what happened. All right. Talk to y'all soon. Sorry about that. False alarm. False alarm. I did get the Woop band. I was getting ready to get on my advocacy because I know you joking with me. So this right here is for the bicep. Because sometimes when I'm lifting like kettlebell and I flip the kettlebell, it hits right here. And so I don't like that. And so I did buy, boom, this is for the bicep. So you're able to take the Woop, put it on, and then it goes right here. Yeah, like right here. So now it's out of my way. Okay. Now it's completely out of my way. Yeah. So I'm excited about this. Uh-oh. Am I missing something? I don't think so. Oh, yeah. The actual Woop. Sorry. So you can see from this review, I'm trying to do the best I can with what I got. But yeah, you put over your bicep. And then like the Woop can go wherever you want the Woop to go. Probably put it up high. And then you can work out. Now when I flip the kettlebell, it's not in my way. All right. That is my review of the new Woop. Enjoy.